Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the Kimi ga Nozomu Eien playthrough. Now today's going to be an odd day because last time we've seen Hayase moving in with Takayuki, and if I'm going to be honest, not really a development I was expecting whatsoever. Hayase quite literally forcing herself in, and I suppose forcing herself to become a part of our lives. I suppose she is worried for Takayuki just because of how much he is pushing himself for Haruka and whether this is right for his future. And obviously, I think she's a little bit scared about the future of their relationship as well. So she's kind of forcefully encouraging the relationship to continue as well. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with Haruka here. And if I'm going to be honest, I just think it's very surprising. A lot of Mitsuki's actions, I mean, I would have never expected her to even consider telling Haruka that they were in a relationship. I mean, that would have ruined everything. It really would have. And I'm very happy that she had second thoughts on that. Anyway, let's see what the hell today's going to be about.
Ah, いらっしゃい、Takayuki-kun.
Good. Yeah, but to be fair, it is reasonably late. It is quite surprising that she's not here. Or... No. I see. Quite surprising that she hasn't come. Or maybe she's coming less because of the fact that she actually needs to study for, I don't know, exams, or possibly needs to do club-related business. Maybe she is not like Takayuki in the sense that she doesn't have the time to see Haruka every day, no matter what she tries to do. Because let's be honest, she's in university age, and she needs to go back to, obviously, back to Hakuryo. So, yeah, it's hard to tell. For fuck's sake. Yeah, it's interesting. It could be that something has happened between them, and obviously it would be a fight between her and it would be a fight concerning Takayuki, probably.
なんでもない.
She doesn't look happy. I see what Takayuki is saying.
ちょっと. Ah, 待って. 大丈夫だから.
God, he really is worried for her.
ほんと、大丈夫. 時々ね、なるの。時々頭痛がするの。あんまり考えすぎるのがいけないって言われてるんだけど。みんなどうしてるかなとか、受験のこととか、いろいろ。
I know, it's so hard. I mean, these entrance exams, for example, she could worry about them, sure, but at the same time, ultimately, she is worrying about something that's never going to happen because she is, no matter what happens, 3 years into the future compared to us. Oh god, and it's just so awful that she has to worry about stuff like this because it's not right to tell her that she's in the past.
少しすれば良くなるから。でもどうしても考えちゃうんだ。一日中こうやってただベッドに寝てるだけだから。
No, but I don't blame her. I mean, the thing is, it must be very hard to have a lot of things that are on your mind. And let's be honest, she doesn't realise anything about these entrance exams. Of course she will be stressed about them. And obviously, the feeling that she might miss all of the opportunities she'd initially had in life. But obviously she did have a pass based on... I'd assume it was based on her predictions of just how well it looked like she was going to do. Obviously predictions can be misleading. They can be better or worse than reality, but still, it could be that. But still, I mean, you have so much time on your own. You have so much time that's totally spent just contemplating stuff. And if you don't contemplate stuff, you will be bored out of your mind. And let's be honest, I suppose if it helps, there's no TV, there's no phones, there's no distractions. It's just the most boring life that you could imagine. I mean, you are confined to this room. How horrible must that be? I mean, obviously they're doing their best to make this a comfortable space for Haruka, but at the same time, it's just awful how it must be to live in something like this. To be fair though, I am actually really surprised she's not getting more pain than headaches, but headaches are bad enough. I just thought it would be a lot worse. Must be so boring.
こんな風になっちゃうからテレビも本もダメなんだって。
Wait, what? Why?
でも考えちゃうよね。一応受験生なんだし。
Oh wait, hang on a second. I think I know why she can't have no, but the only thing is, I mean, she's realised herself that her memory really isn't the best. I remember her saying that she was trying her hardest to remember stuff with Takayuki. I think if she read stuff, for example, she would be able to get just an indication of how scarily bad her memory is, but the only thing is it's improving. So I don't really get why they haven't let her watch TV or read books. Yeah, fair enough. It's totally reasonable though, yeah. I don't even think he has to be in the past. It's 3 years in the past to say something like this.
そうだね。
He's being so nice, yeah.
うん。何も考えるなって。
Yeah, and that's why. It's really odd. But surely drawing could be a good thing to do, maybe? Or, I don't know, just some sort of really leisurely activity. Well, to be fair, if you're trying to really be precise, of course drawing will provide a lot of thought, but I wonder if, I don't know, just creating something really quite peaceful and something with a low difficulty, I wonder if that would require much usage of her head. I might actually research it in a second. But to be fair, I don't know much about the subject. I don't know what would be good and what would be bad. Fuck. Yeah, true.
そうだけど。
Yeah, was there anything? I totally agree. I think it's so cruel that she can't read or watch TV. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Oh no, it's worth it though. And let's be honest, after something like this has been asked, Takayuki is going to be thinking about this non-stop. The fuck is... I mean, yeah, that would be a nice solution, but at the same time, surely wouldn't you still need... You still need your head in order to recognise the images and obviously take meaning from the images and... Oh, yeah, Takayuki suggested a really good solution, though. I mean, it's not as complicated as a book, but at the same time, it's still something that she can read and grasp quite easily, sure. Dude, this is one of the biggest parts of her character that we have known before. I really hope not.
絵本、私好き。夜空に星が瞬くように。私のね、好きな言葉。溶けた心は離れない。
It's all inside her head. It's just she needs to make an effort to remember it, I suppose. But god damn. That's really awful, the fact that she needs to be reminded just how important these things are to her. I mean, let's be honest, like she said, these are some of her favourite words. She's not going to be able to easily forget them. She would never forget them. But at the same time, I mean... It's properly morbid, this.
たとえこの手が離れても、二人がそれを忘れぬ限り。
Yeah, I wonder.
そうだよね。高之くんだよね。おまじないしたよね。私高之くんとしたよね。誰かとこのおまじないしたの。でもそれが誰だったのか、
Jesus
夢だったのか
Christ.
よく覚えてなくて。きっと高之くんだってそう思ってたけど、怖くて聞けなくて。
Oh my god, that's so cruel. Fucking hell.
したよね。
I mean, they did, but Jesus Christ, it's just as if her life is being taken away from her. It really is. It just feels exactly like that. God, that is so cruel. Right. Yeah, I thought we'd use this option. God. I feel like there are so many save slots here that we're going to actually run out of them in the future. But God. Oh yeah, no, I don't blame her. And it's just interesting that her favourite words, these are the most significant things to her. And I suppose just being able to say the words that she... I suppose these words have really moved her, and then being able to say them, and being able to actually tie them to a real world event. That's what has... Well, I suppose obviously the meaning and significance they hold as well. God, that's just awful though. The fact that she remembers she has done it with someone and she has said those words, but she doesn't remember who with, and obviously as a result of that she remembers so little of what was happening with her relationship and Takayuki's. God. No, I totally see that, yeah. How so? Because that did objectively happen. Surely it would be better to confirm to her that she's remembering this correctly? Or would that be a little bit too cruel because of the fact that she's remembered it correctly, but it's just a fact. If anything, it's kind of like a fact that she's been told. She doesn't actually have any recollection of it happening. So in a way, that is cruel. Oh yeah, I suppose, yeah. Oh my god, I know. And this is where the plot gets so tricky. Yeah. Totally reasonable. I mean, okay, I'm sorry, but he has changed, and he is so suitable for looking after Haruka. But the only thing is, of course you are going to be afraid. That's only a natural response. I don't blame him whatsoever for being afraid. Especially when what's going to happen in the future is so uncertain. Yeah, Haruka needs Takayuki. Yeah. God. Yeah, I really don't blame her. Oh, I know. I mean, he's doing the best thing, let's be honest. He's consistently here and he's looking after her. And he's making sure that she lives a good life. Oh. Never mind then, that's what you can do for her, it seems. Yeah, he doesn't even question it. Imagine if Mitsuki comes in right now. That's fair. But to be fair, I mean, it's so weird because for Takayuki, obviously, he's a, well, physically fit I mean, sure, he doesn't have the best diet, but he's still fit and well and healthy. Everything's fine for him, but then you just have Haruka, who is having to fight so much just to even have memories like these remembered. It's just... With Takayuki, love's fine because he can remember everything. It's just down to what he does, but with... like, and how he controls the... how he reacts to the future of the love. But at the same time, with Haruka, she has to hold on to every single memory that she's got, because how do you know whether she will be able to remember any of it? And that's the most scary thing. And it's interesting just how, I suppose, how much they have to fight for love kind of differs. Oh my god, I know, that's the worst thing. Yeah, exactly, yeah, because let's be honest, you were either going to really hurt one of them by saying that you don't want them anymore, or you can just have the pain at these two getting more and more close to you. Yeah, that's fair. Oh my god, I know. Yeah, it really feels like it.
私、何かとても大切なことを忘れてる気がするの。それが何かはわからないけど、とても大切なこと。
It could be anything. Yeah, and it's just got to a point where it feels like it's so damaging to contemplate this more that he's just having to downright say, don't think about anything. Yeah, it's just feeling too overwhelming for her. God, how rough. God. Yeah, that's fair, and ultimately, even though he is making it, he's kind of just encouraging the lies that Haruka has been told about the time to continue. He's all doing this for her good. He's all doing this with good intentions, which feels a bit contradictory, but at the same time it's true. Oh my god, yeah, totally. Yeah, this is the properly tricky thing. What do you do in a situation like this?
どいてください。
Well, yeah, that's why, because she's an asshole.
What is it? そんなことないです。気にしないでください。
Well, she clearly doesn't seem it. Ooh, that's unusual. And I am sorry to think this, but I instinctively think of Hayase. I instinctively want to know her whereabouts. Well, she has been at work, to be fair, but I don't know for how long her shift is. But she left at around 7:30 in the morning, so it can't be too late that her shift has ended. And Akane has come here a lot later than normal, so I wonder what's happened.
妹さん、体調悪そうね。
Yeah, totally. Oh, he needs to tell Kozuki everything that has just happened. Absolutely everything. Hmm.
あら、さっき言っておいたわよ。無理はしないようにねって。
Yeah, that's good. If I'm gonna be honest, I think Akane's got it really lucky today because of the fact that because Haruka is asleep, and as a result of that, she doesn't need to put any fronts on.
他に何かあるかしら?
Yeah, that's fine.
医者として言うだけのことは言ったわ。
She is stubborn, I see that.
あとは身をもって知るしかないわね。
Oh god. Yeah, no, I can totally see what she's saying here. Yeah. I couldn't fully understand what... Oh god, yeah. So I suppose it's obviously a rough life, it's... Well, the ridiculous pressure. This is why Hayase gave up swimming, because of the fact that the pressure to constantly... Well, it wasn't necessarily because of that, it was just more a reflection of whether she really wanted to do this in the future and whether she really wanted... Well, like I said, the pressure, the stress, just in general, all that stuff. But, yeah. Doing something as extreme and as competitive a little bit every day, and also for the entire fucking day in the weekend. I mean, I'm sorry, but that is such a ridiculously hard lifestyle. And studying as well, and also, seeing Haruka, I mean, it's so rough. But, yeah, let's be honest here, this is the worst thing. I can totally see why she would not listen to anybody. I mean, I'm sorry, but if somebody's overworking themselves or working too hard, the last thing they're going to do is listen to somebody who is telling them to stop. They're going to find it out themselves. Or at least that happens the most. Or at least that happens with me, but yeah. Yeah. It feels really cruel what she's saying, just she can't do anything because she won't listen, so she needs to discover it herself.
その前に誰かが彼女のために何かをしてあげられればいいけどね。
The fuck happened to my earphones there? Really? Well, I mean, actually, of course it's not the case.
あなたも人事じゃないわよ。自覚してる？
Yeah, that too. Yeah. Yeah.
まあいいわ。それより、鈴宮さん、なんともなかった？別に。ただ、なんとなく気になって、来てみただけだけど。
God. Yeah, and it's just... I really do wonder what's going to happen to Akane there, because I think she is really, really opening herself up to a bad situation. And if I'm going to be honest, I can totally see that. I mean, I don't necessarily know whether you could say it was... Well, she's going to overwork herself, then she'll experience burnout in the things that she enjoys, and then she'll lose passion, and she'll lose her happiness. Or maybe she will not lose her passion and she will force herself to do the things that she'd normally do, and the more she forces herself, the more she will break. Yeah.
現状を正しく認識しようという心と、それを阻もうとする心が反発してるのかもね。
That is fair. Yeah, that's really interesting. I mean, it's kind of like a mental conflict.
何かがおかしいということは、もう彼女自身の姿がそうなんだから、
Yeah.
気づいてもおかしくないわ。
I totally agree. It's kind of as if her head is protecting her from finding out. And not only her own body, but everybody around her as well. It is surprising that she can realise that things are wrong with people like Hayase when her hair is cut. But at the same time, she doesn't fully have the ability to realise that her entire face has changed. Yeah, I see that.
そうね。そして、その結果、認識すべきおかしなことが何であるか、まだわからない。
So I really do wonder what would happen if she was told the truth.
推測よ。あくまで。でも、大きな峠かもしれないわね。
Oh God.
これを乗り切れば、彼女は、多分、気づくと思うわ。
I just find it really interesting because there's part of her brain that's trying to see reality as how it is here, but also a part that's rejecting it because obviously 3 years have passed. And it's just interesting that she has more headaches because I suppose it's really taxing on her brain. But at the same time, I mean, it's just interesting that she thinks of this instinctively. Like, her brain instinctively fights what she is seeing, in a way. And that means she rejects what she sees. It's just interesting that it begins to happen more and more instinctively.
それじゃ、私は彼女の様子を見てくるわ。そう。それじゃあ、寝顔を見てくるわ。お疲れ様。
Right. Also, Akane's going to be there as well. Good long look at how she is sleeping. I mean, I'm sorry, but if this was anybody apart from Kozuki, I'd think pedophile or creep, etc. Oh my god, Mitsuki don't act weird challenge. Absolutely impossible. Dude, is it possible for this girl not to act odd? It really feels like it isn't. Oh. Shinji, not what I was expecting, but okay.
元気か？お前、今どこにいる？
That's a really unusual question. I'm a bit scared. Oh, there's no way that something bad is going to be happening. Oh god, Hayase has told Shinji something 100%. Yeah. Never mind. I know, it's unexpected. I mean, I thought it would have been something that Hayase has told Shinji, but it doesn't look like that's the case. That's fair. That's hilarious. Yeah. I think it's hilarious that Shinji plays video games. I wonder which one he plays. This is the thing. This is the thing I don't like about people telling you you're overworking. People have different standards, and to one person's standards, somebody may look like they're overworking. So then that person, but that person who's overworking may be fine with the amount that they are taking on. But then somebody tells them that they are overworking, and then the person who may be fine with how much they're taking on feels as if they're overworking, and then they're worried about themselves. All because of a person meddling in with the situation who didn't even need to do it. I mean, that sometimes happens to me, but yeah. I don't know, I think he's genuinely, I think it's really good that he's being told this here. What? Oh god. But she doesn't have reception at home. Surely that would indicate that she could be at home for some reason? Yeah, probably. Beep.
Peace.
Oh, it is Shinji. Oh my god. Here we go. Oh my god, how much has he bought? Oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ. I mean, okay, to be fair, they have not seen each other for a long time, but holy shit. I'd never have expected this much in terms of stuff. Wow. God. He's really booked a party, it feels like.
Ma, 気にするな。今度お前のファミレスで飯をおごってくれりゃいいって。
I love that. Oh my god. He's smart. Yep. Yep, totally. Oh my god, and I love that you can just tell that Hayase has done it rather than Takayuki. A meal's really that expensive though? You should though. It'd be funny. I can't believe that the meals are that expensive though. He literally said that the restaurant is shitty and run down. I think he's just exaggerating it, to be honest. Oh god, yeah, I can imagine. Maybe everything was right. Oh my god. Dude, he has been given the responsibilities of living by himself from like maybe 15 onwards. Of course something like this is gonna happen. If I'm gonna be honest, this is one of the times where I really don't blame somebody for being lazy, because it must be so stressful needing to support yourself from this young of an age. I don't blame him at all. Obviously he could have done it a bit better, but still. Good way to distract the situation just there. Oh my god, that's hilarious. What? He really sounds like Takayuki did a few years ago. And this guy's meant to be doing university related stuff as well. Oh, I mean, it was the summer holidays to be fair, but still, I'm surprised. I don't think college kids have it easy, but college kids who know how to structure their time have it easy. He knows when he can and can't take all-nighters. Get the most out of the days, I suppose. And then feel absolutely shit the next day, but okay. Huh? Takayuki is not having an affair, guys. Why is there a spider? Dude. There was a spider. How the hell? The spider literally just crawled. Oh my god, that's insane. My monitor stand is... I thought it was fully on the ground, but this spider is literally crawling under the monitor stand. That's so weird. It's a pretty big spider as well. Oh. I can't look at that. I've got to do something about it. Right. Operation Get the Spider Out of My Room has been completed. And yes, this is an operation.
Us!
あれシンジ君
She sounds like she's drunk.
あ、そうなの うわ、なんか入ってる
She seems pissed off.
だって両手にこんなに荷物持ってたからさ気づかなかった。
お前らひょっとして一緒に住んでたり
Yeah. Yeah, since yesterday.
ほほ相変わらずラブラブっぷり発揮だな。
やだな。
Yeah, especially because of the fact that, oh, I don't know, Takayuki is kind of having feelings for somebody else surging up as well. Maybe not your spitting iconic image of a lovey-dovey couple. Oh my god. Sours? What? What is a sour? Right, okay, so it looks like sours are cocktails. It's a family of mixed drinks. Oh my fucking god. Anyway, family of mixed drinks belongs to one of the old families of original cocktails. So, okay, they're mixed drinks containing a base liqueur, lemon or lime juice, and a sweetener. Egg whites are also... Egg whites? What the fuck? They're also included in some sours. That's so weird. Oh well. I've never had a cocktail myself, so I can't decide whether they taste nice or not. A lot of people say alcohol tastes like complete shit. They just have it because they want to celebrate an occasion though, so maybe the same with cocktails. I've got no idea though. I'm not really a person who likes to drink. I've never actually drunk before.
すっかり主婦だな。
Jesus Christ.
あら嫌だ。
酒が溢れたな。
Yep. Oh god, be careful.
いいじゃない。私がいるんだから。
She's already drunk. Don't make this woman drink more. Yeah, that too. I mean, she hasn't a hogger for a reason.
そんなことないよ。
まったくだ。
You know it. God. I don't know how she can fight back against that one.
まあ。
まあいいや。早瀬がいるなら手間も省ける。とにかく座れよ。
You've got to be fucking serious. You're not going to drink all of the alcohol that they've bought. What?
うん。
はいはい。とりあえずお疲れ様。
ありがとう。
Yep, a lot of excuses to drink.
乾杯。さて皆さん、ちょっと真面目な話だ。9日は空いてるか？
The 9th. That's tomorrow, isn't it? Oh, it's 2 days from now? Okay then. He would have said tomorrow if it was tomorrow.
うん。どうしたの？ひょっとして。
そう、あかねちゃんの大会だ。
Oh. Interesting. Yeah, of course she feels just instinctively nervous.
そうなんだ。
応援行けないのか？
Does she have to? No. Has Akane been anything but an arsehole to her? No. She has all rights to say no. Nah. Yeah, Hakuryo is close enough. That is not the issue. No way. I mean, yeah, I'm sure Akane will be fine with Shinji cheering. Well, Shinji doesn't even know Akane. Sorry, Shinji knows Akane, but Akane doesn't know that Shinji knows her from beforehand. She doesn't know Shinji either. And why would she want somebody like Hayase cheering her on? Yeah, exactly. She said she did not want these people to watch.
Yeah. あの子すごいらしいな。早瀬並みだって言うじゃないか。
This is the most. Oh, that's such a deadly thing. Yeah, she's got a lot of skill. She's being totally encouraged, but at the same time, she's being encouraged to burn herself out and totally destroy herself, keeping this life up with swimming and also the life up with Haruka. I do wonder if she's going to end up like Hayase. I'd hope not, but maybe in the worst case scenario, she could.
私なんて。
Yes, she
でも
was.
あの子頑張ってるからね。
That is a good point as well.
大学の知り合いにさ、彼女と同じクラスに弟がいるっていう子がいるんだよ。ちょっとしたことでその話になってさ、俺も初めて知ったんだ。
どうして夏休みにその子と話したのかっていうのはツッコミなし？
いや、おいおい、勘ぐるなよ。サークルが同じなだけさ。
Oh, that's what a lot of people say. Things might escalate. That's all it needs.
なんとでも言ってろ。なんだよ、二人はさ、昨日からこっそり同棲なんかしてるからって。
yeah, totally. Oh god. Oh god, I know what Mitsuki's thinking.
なんとなく嬉しくて。
なんか心配しただけ損って感じだな。ん？そりゃするだろ。
私ね、高之のこと監視してるんだ。
監視？
そう、高之が無茶しないかどうか。
おいおい、冗談だろ。マジになるなよ。
No, I can totally see what he's talking about, yeah. Yeah.
それだけ早瀬もお前のことが心配なんだよ。
She is worried about Takayuki. She's worried about their relationship as well, so she just constantly wants to have him within her reach. Yeah, it's very possessive.
俺だってそうだしな。
But she is worried about Takayuki. Ultimately, that is the main thing that that's happening, really.
お前は本人だからある意味分かってないと思うけど。
Oh,
お
totally.
前は
No, I
頭に
fully
辛かっ
agree.
たからな。
I fully agree. It ruined him, and it was, let's be honest, it was not looking good. If it wasn't for Hayase and also Haruka's father, he would, let's be honest, he probably would have suicided. Like, I genuinely believe that could have been a possibility.
今回だってあの見舞いの時のことがさ、お前的に辛いことだってないわけないだろうし。
And he's being totally reasonable as well, and also, I mean, today, for example, just seeing how the condition with Haruka had changed, and seeing just one of their most important moments in the relationship that they had, and her lack of ability to remember said moment. It's cruel. It's nothing short of awful.
「友人としてはだな。そんなお前のそばに早瀬がいつもいてくれるって言うなら安心できるわけさ。
That is fair. Yeah, it's just... Yeah.
お前らこのまま結婚すれば？
They're not going to get married while this issue with Haruka is here. Oh god, somebody's red.
でも早瀬はまんざらでもなさそうじゃんか。そうやって形ちゃんと作ってや
Yeah,
れ
that
ば
ship has sailed.
早瀬だって安心するし、お前だって悩むこともなくなるだろ。
I think it's a lot less simple than that, but okay. To be fair, I mean, fair, but at the same time, surely if he had feelings for Haruka resurface, it would just make problems way more awful. Getting married is not a very good idea at the moment when their relationship doesn't have the biggest amount of security. I mean, it doesn't have. I mean, sure, Haruka. Sorry. Hayase is at the moment having a relationship with Takayuki where she's obviously the one in control, and she's the one who's worried about Takayuki. So she's, I don't know, kind of like she was just saying there, monitoring him, keeping an eye on him constantly. Also, she's worried about the future of their relationship, I think, because of Haruka. I mean, it's not really the best time, but she still definitely has feelings for Takayuki. It's just whether Takayuki has feelings for her. Yeah. But you'd also have to abandon Haruka. How could you do that? Yeah, exactly, yeah.
あまり深く考えるな。おっと、高之何も言うなよ。下手すると俺が帰ってから大喧嘩だぞ。
Oh God.
"ちょっと二人とも、私のことどういう女だと思ってんのよ。ぶっ飛ばすわよ。
Oh my God, it feels like we've returned to school days now.
おお、出た。久々の。
もう、高之、後で覚えてなさい。高之、大丈夫？私はほとんど飲んでないもの。さすがにあれじゃ酔わないわよ。明日もあるのに、後先考えないから。
Yeah. You've drank alcohol, and yet at the same time, you have work the next morning. I can definitely see what Hayase means.
それよりさ、
Oh my God, yeah, I really do wonder what she's going to say about the tournament. Yeah, I mean, let's be honest, it's a little bit difficult for Takayuki to... He's going to have to come up with a reason about why he knows something like this is going on. He needs to be quite careful where he treads tomorrow, because he doesn't want to make himself look like he's obsessed and he's a creep, and he's just going a bit too far in order to make everything all right again. Yeah, me too. And let's be honest, she has to perform very well in something like this. You don't want the pressure of seeing somebody like Takayuki or Hayase that you don't like there. So I do wonder if it's just Takayuki who's going to go, or maybe Hayase too.
寝るならベッドに行こう。
I think it's hilarious. We've seen this exact line before.
もう、投げないでよ。
I think it's hilarious that even though Hayase is Takayuki's girlfriend, she's like a total mother. Jesus Christ.
あ、布団の上に寝ちゃダメ。
Why is that bad? Just...
はい、ごめんね、高之。おやすみなさい。
Surely it's in the summer though, so it would not be a suitable temperature for having a blanket on you. I mean, I'm saying this right now, we're in a heat wave and it's fucking hot at the moment. Oh, here we go, August the 8th. Oh god, funny alarm clock. What? Jesus Christ, how many distractions is this guy gonna have? Holy shit, he is being forced to wake up. Yeah, it's impressive. Is she at work or? Oh. Oh my god, I think that's hilarious. She's probably set his alarm clock to automatically ring lots of times. It, don't know, ring over a consistent interval, like for example every 2 minutes. Oh my god, what's the time? Oh, so he wasn't late. I'm genuinely impressed. Anyway, that was really quite sweet seeing the conversation with Shinji and Hayase kind of getting up to speed about what he's doing in his life, I suppose, well, partly. But also seeing how Shinji's also quite worried for Takayuki. But yeah, and I like this little perspective, because I was always thinking that Hayase is being a bit obsessive. She's doing this for the sake of her relationship, because she can't imagine life without the relationship. But no, she's doing it because, as a genuine human being, she is worried about Takayuki. Yeah, exactly. I just love this. Oh, why would I want to marry Mitsuki? Or just saying something that would really ruin the strength of their relationship. He would be in for a very energetic row afterwards.
ぶっ飛ばすわよ。もう、高之、後で覚えてなさい。
She's so funny when she's mad. I think it's so funny how Takayuki's laziness compares to Hayase's. I mean, Hayase has no laziness. Takayuki is the embodiment of laziness sometimes. But then again, I mean, I suppose he has a new schedule. Getting adjusted to it is a little bit tricky, but still. Right, so, what's gonna go on here? that's nice. I do wonder how expensive the food from this place is. And I do wonder if he's going to let Shinji get free food. I think that's very unlikely though. Oh, totally. Yeah. I mean, normally he would live alone. He doesn't live alone now, but yeah, I suppose he's just... I think it's really quite funny that he's just casually thinking about things like this. He's just kind of forgetting about the fact that he's living with somebody else now. Yeah, same here. I'm really tired at the moment. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Just take a nap during your break, surely? I mean, I wonder how long the lunch break actually is. I wonder if she's actually going to fall asleep. What? Oh well, I mean, yeah, there is a positive to it, but Jesus Christ, man, is she that tired? She's so tired that she can't even see where she's going. God. Well, let's just say we're lucky that that didn't happen. What the fuck?
人が死ぬほど忙しい思いしているときに何休憩し腐っとるんじゃ。
Jesus Christ. Why did Daikuji just casually become a demon? Seriously, what is this with, I don't know, it just looks like red and white smoke emanating from her, and I don't know, it looks like she's in the middle of, it looks like one of those times where you capture a photo in the middle of somebody's movement and then it looks like, well, you can barely make out anything because it's not precise, it's taken in the middle of their movement. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. What's happened?
まあいいさ。ほら、ウジ虫野郎。さっさと私の飯を用意しな。
Oh my god, that's hilarious. So she's too busy to even breathe, and yet at the same time she's asking, she has the time to stop other people on their break and make them get her lunch ready. So I suppose on her break she can slack more than usual. Fair enough. She sounds so exhausted. God, this is so cheesy. Sakiyama saving the day, that's good. It looks like Sakiyama has definitely saved Takayuki's life. Now Takayuki on his break only needs to worry about the food that he can get himself, rather than worrying about Daikuji. Oh my god. Can she even coordinate herself? Is she that tired? Everybody's silent.
はい、出来上がりました。
あー、なんかお腹いっぱいでやる気しないわね。そうですね。このままお昼寝したいです。
we can tell that just by how many times she is walking into things that are near her.
何よ、うるさいわね。場の空気察しなさいよ。ねむねむでふ。
Oh my god, what's happened now? Seriously, how long is she going to be walking into things before she does wake up?
あー、かったるー。今日はもう働かないことに決めたわ。
Oh my god, that's hilarious. So these people are in the middle of their shift and yet at the same time they're so tired. And they're so tired as if... So it's as if it doesn't feel like they will be able to work until the end of their shift. And they are totally rubbing in the fact that they are tired and they are making the world know. Mule? Right, okay. Oh well. He's on his break, can I just mention? She's definitely not getting Mayu to work. Dude, how much sleep did this girl get the night before? Seriously. I don't blame her. Can you really be that tired?
まゆまゆにも文句言いなさいよ。とんだ腰抜けね。
I mean, he's being reasonable.
だったらちゃんとしなさいよ。だいたい指導係でしょ。あんたの方が先輩でしょ。
God, this is such a good argument. I mean, my god. They just both have cards that they can play when the other person, in response to the other person's card, is hilarious.
ほんと使えないわね。
Oh god. So she's been asleep standing up and then, I don't know, her body's given up on her or something. And she's hit yet another thing. She is impressively clumsy. Oh my god.
おはよう、まゆまゆ。おはようございます。どうかなさいましたか？ なんでもないさ。
Is anybody gonna mention how weird she is acting?
まゆまゆも行くわよ。はーい。
Yeah, it just kind of feels like a face like that you would never say no to, and if you did, I don't know what would happen to you. Oh, wait, hang on a second. I don't know what I was thinking then. That was hilarious. I just read was kind of scary. I didn't even read Tamano. I just assumed it was going to be Daikuji. Yeah, that's fair, but she would never do so, let's be honest here.
彼氏、こんにちは。
Humio's jealous. Confirmed. I think it's just really quite... I mean, it's as if she's not remembered anything about what has happened after she falls asleep standing up and then wakes up because I think her body gives up on her. Yeah, because she's the only one that Daikuji is going to listen to. But my god. I think that's hilarious. I mean, I'm very tired. If I'm going to be honest, I'm actually planning to have a little nap now because I've got something I need to do at midnight. Oh my god, that's so cheesy. This entire scene is cheesy, let's be honest here. Okay, you guys remember what I was saying about feeling really tired and wanting to go to sleep? Ironically, I did exactly that. I was really tired, to be fair. I don't blame myself at all. Just gotta move my webcam down because it feels like it's gone up a bit more for some reason. There we are, that's fine. Okay. Right, I might get a little bit more characterization of Humio. That's gonna be cool. I love that that's how she refers to Takayuki.
彼氏、こんにちは。
I mean, my god. Out of all the ways you could refer to him, you just refer to him as boyfriend. Oh well. I tell you what, I just want to get a little bit of backlog before I read today. Oh my god, yeah, we kissed Haruka. Oh god, and the conversation. Oh yeah, that conversation with Kozuki was really interesting. Oh my god, yeah, this as well. The marriage. I love that. Yep. And this absolute train wreck of a shift as well. Holy fuck. What? Dude. I didn't want to skip the entire... Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh well. I mean, if I'm going to be honest, I just kind of wanted to get a little bit up to speed on what had happened and just to have a little reminder, but I think we already got that anyway. The most train wreck related work shift you could ever imagine. I don't know why I've already skipped through Hoshino's scene, because I've never read it before. Wait, what? Oh my god, no way, it's dry. No, I'm just kidding. What actually is it? What the actual fuck? Oh, okay. Oh, that's really sweet. Oh my god. Yeah, if I'm gonna be honest, I just thought when initially reading the titles, I was really confused. I had absolutely no idea what they were. That's really sweet though, yeah.
何がいいのかわかんなくってさ、いろいろ買ってきたんだけど。
That's really nice of her. You can so see how dedicated these people are when seeing just what they are doing in order to ensure her well-being, really. I mean, look at this. This is such a good example. I mean, my god. Yeah, but it's really quite sweet. I think Haruka's definitely been moved by what Takayuki has said, just about the fact that she should read picture books as a means of passing time, and she should have a means of being entertained. It's the best thing for her.
鈴宮さんって絵本好きなんでしょ？昨日そんな話になってさ。
yeah, totally. Well, to be fair, I mean, we've never really seen much that would indicate she's anything but a good person, but yeah, you can totally tell how kind she is. Here.
まあ、これだけあればどれかヒットするんじゃない？
Yeah, reasonable. Or at least that's what you'd hope. Oh, right. But then again, I mean, we don't necessarily know much about what Haruka would like. Maybe it's the case that this could be wrong. Yeah, I totally agree.
いいのいいの。お金、私が出したわけじゃないしさ。
Who did?
ケンジかな。あ、ヒロシかも。
Who are these people? What? Yeah, genuinely, I don't understand who these people are. Are they... I mean, we've seen all of the teams, surely. We've seen Homuda, we've seen Hoshino. Well, let's just refer to them with surnames. We've seen Homuda, Fumio, and also Amakawa. Or Hotaru, Hoshino, and also Manami.
頑張ってね。
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, then again though, the thought is the only thing that counts here. But at the same time, I mean, she's had a really bad brain injury, it seems like. Well, actually, no, I won't say that. She's had a very bad injury that has affected how her brain works. I wonder if she's still going to have the same interests that she had before maintained. Imagine if her interests changed. I mean, I don't necessarily think that's fully out of the picture. But at the same time, I mean, with how much passion she has been, for example, quoting the favourite words that she saw from the picture book, and also, I suppose just how she really... how it's as if she needed to be reminded that she liked the picture books herself in order to actually remember just how much she liked them. I don't know, I feel like she wouldn't remember them with positivity if she hadn't properly loved them, so of course. I think she's got a chance of still liking them. Yeah, it's hard to tell. Let's hope that's not the case. Right, here we go. See how this goes. Good. I feel like I say that every single time Akane is not there. If I'm going to be honest, I really want to know why Akane was late yesterday. Either she had something going on, which I wouldn't be surprised about, or maybe Hayase was involved with something. Is it me, or it really feels like every single time... It feels like Hayase is definitely changing. It just feels like she's a lot more energetic and a little bit more false than usual. It feels like she's getting drunk more as well, which is obviously an interesting indication of events that are going on in... Well, sorry, of what's going on in her head.
Takayuki-kun, 待ってたんだよ。だって今日はね、お母さんが午前中に来ただけで、Akaneも来ないんだもん。
And it's a weekday, yet Akane hasn't arrived yet. That's really surprising. Or maybe she's just about to arrive. To be fair, I mean, if she's taken time off because she needs it for her own health, sure, that's fine. I mean, I can't imagine the amount of stress she must be under. She does need a break. She can't keep doing this all every single day. But at the same time, you can think that all and well, but this is the worst thing about when somebody wants a break, because they take a break and then they regret having taken a break because they could be doing what they are taking a break from. And that's when it really gets to a point it will destroy you.
ね、明日大会があるんだって。
Oh,
それで
yeah. Okay,
準備
yeah.
とかいろいろあるから
That makes sense, yeah.
遅くなるんだって。
Yeah.
うん。
She's still got... Jesus Christ. Yeah, you can tell Akane is somebody who pushes herself ridiculously much. My god. I love that that's just the first thought that even somebody like Takayuki has, even though he is pushing himself ridiculously much to see Haruka and to be able to fit not only Haruka but Hayase into his life.
Nani? これ。
Yeah. I don't think it's right. It's not right to lie. I think he's actually doing a good thing.
Mm. でも嬉しいな。人の気持ちが伝わるのって嬉しくない？
Oh, I feel bad. I mean, obviously Haruka is happy about the fact that somebody cares about her, sure. But at the same time, I feel like she would have jumped in surprise, or she would have been very, very happy when she realised that the picture books are things that she liked and the things that she loves. Well, things that she's really into, if that was the case. No, I don't think she's fully into them, but she's still very appreciative, which is nice. It is, yeah.
私、自分で何もできないでしょ。
Yeah, you're practically relying on people to care about you, to be honest. It must be horrible. I could never stand that feeling of dependence.
だから人の気持ちってすごく嬉しいの。
Yeah, that's totally reasonable, and I think that's just another reason why she wants to see Takayuki so many times, and also why she wants to see him so badly as well.
不思議。私ね、もうずっと長い間こうしているような気がするの。
She has. Oh my god, he can't even hide his surprise.
自分で言うのも変だけど、なんか悟っちゃった。
It feels like it, yeah. Oh my god. I can totally see why she
毎
thinks
日
that.
毎日同じことしてると時間の感じ方がおかしくなっちゃうのかな。ちょっと不思議な感じなんだ。もうひどいよ。でも
God, I hope so.
退院できるのかな。
I wouldn't be surprised if she could, but yeah, the problem is what the accident has done to her brain. That's the reason why you can't help but contemplate this.
でもね、先生はもうすぐ治るよって言ってくれたけど、本当かな。
That's actually really quite evil. I mean, they've said that she's going to get better soon, even though they don't know whether, firstly, she's going to get better soon, but secondly, they don't know if she's going to get better at all. That lack of honesty is really awful. But at the same time, I mean, it's motivation so that she doesn't get stressed about her own illness, and obviously that doesn't affect her recovery in any way. But at the same time, I mean, I get that it's dishonest and that it's done for her own good, but is it morally correct? Is it a morally correct thing to do? No!
自分の体がね、自分のものじゃないみたい。
Oh, Jesus.
おかしい。
Yeah. I can totally see why she'd think that, yeah. Yeah. Agreed. She is totally. She's noticing. It's as if it's the afterlife, and it's as if she's been here for a really, really long time. And my god. Yeah, the feeling's as if her body isn't hers as well. I mean, there's a lot of mental illnesses that are kind of feel similar to schizophrenia in a way, that you kind of have feelings like this. Feelings of the fact that you are watching from an outside perspective your life unfold, and you just don't really feel ability to control your body. I swear I read that somewhere. I don't know though. That's just one of the things that could happen. I think dissociating could probably tie into that as well. I'm not too knowledgeable on these things. It just kind of reminds me of that, really. Yeah, but my god. Yeah, I mean, surely if you try to stop her, that will indicate that there is something significant, and you're getting warmer to finding a secret. Yeah. Yeah, you can never tell, and that's the worst thing. You are entirely on your own. You need Kozuki.
Takayuki-kun?
But the thing is though, if she notices that she is not right herself, is she going to know that Mitsuki and Takayuki and Akane and Shinji, is she gonna, and obviously the doctors and anybody that's near her and her parents, blah 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 blah, is she going to notice that all of them have changed as well?
ごめんね。私、
You didn't even say anything. You just said his name.
毎日お見舞いに来てくれる高之くんにこんなこと言って
No, I disagree. She should be telling her feelings, honestly.
せっかく元気づけてくれてるのに
If I'm going to be honest, I feel like in situations like this, it's better to know exactly what's happening, even if it's not something good, than knowing nothing. Or at least that's how I'd think if I was in a situation like this. Even if it's something really bad, I think knowing, even if it hurts, is better than not knowing. I know, what can you tell her?
ごめん
Yeah. I wonder if the headaches are going to increase in frequency. It's up on there, probably. Yeah, I thought so.
お姉ちゃんあ、あかね
どうしたの？お兄ちゃんもお姉ちゃんも。
Yeah, I'm sure she is. 100%. Yeah, this is Akane we're talking about. I think it's very unlikely. That is fair. But this is Akane we're talking about. I repeat my previous point. I don't think she would have a thought like that in a million years, if I'm going to be honest, but okay. Oh yeah, I'm going to move my webcam a little. There we go.
ごめんねお姉ちゃん、遅れちゃって。
Yeah, I wonder why she's late.
あかねこそ明日大会でしょ大丈夫なの
もうお母さんと同じこと言う。私は大丈夫。
Wait, what happened? What?
びっくりした。
I think she picked it up, but she didn't realize its weight. So then she might have just dropped it, and Takayuki barely saved it.
うん、ごめん。
Yeah, that's fair. Has she found a man or something?
私、花変えてくるね。待ってください。
Oh. Oh, yeah, it's a bit different. It always has been. It's always been a front. Hmm.
明日、あの人は来るんですか？
Very direct. God.
どうって。
You really think that Akane would let Mitsuki come to the tournament? Yeah. Oh yeah, I suppose you'll have that level of uncertainty about whether she can or can't come, and whether you are going to have to see somebody you don't like there. Yeah.
別に来ても構いません。誰がいたって、私は私で頑張るだけですから。
I was surprised about that. I didn't expect her to say that. She's saying this now. It's easy for her to say, but is she going to be able to meet up to that said expectation? But let's be honest, somebody like Akane, she can push herself ridiculously much, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Hi.
I'm genuinely impressed.
いえ、それじゃあ。
What does she want to say there? If I'm going to be honest, I find it very interesting that Akane, I feel she's really starting to gain trust, and surprisingly enough, she's starting to gain respect for us. It's just because of the fact that we haven't, like, even though we are having a relationship with Mitsuki, we haven't given up on Haruka, and that's what she respects, I think. Oh, and Hayase is right there. Yeah, I wonder what they're going to say about the tournament. I wonder if she's going to go now that she has been given permission to go. Oh my god. Lucky. Oh god. What the fuck? Oh my god, she must be feeling like she is totally missing out by not being able to have a spicy curry. Wow. God. She is the type of person who gets sushi and then she uses the entire packet of the wasabi afterwards. That's kind of the impression I get. You use the entire packet of it and you divide it equally. You have a little bit of wasabi with each bite of sushi. Jesus Christ. That's hilarious. Yeah, it seems like it. Yeah, I don't blame him whatsoever.
Takayuki が嫌いなものなんてもう作らないよ。何？コンビニ
？Oh.
どうしたの？
Oh my god, that's interesting. So he hadn't decided where he was going to go. He says that he's going to go to the convenience store, but at the same time, Mitsuki sees through it. Dude, Make it sound less like you were cheating on her, please.
私も行く。
Yeah, that's the best thing to do, honestly. Yeah.
夏だもん。当たり前でしょ。
Yeah, I suppose so.
それ本当？
Oh. Oh, alright. That's actually quite funny when he says that, because I'm kind of thinking about when you have way too much food to eat and then you feel really hot just because of how much you have eaten. Actually, no, I think that applies more when you have had way too much sugar. But let's say, for example, you eat lots of chocolate and then you try to eat another bit of chocolate, but you just... I don't know, you just feel like you have a really high temperature. I kind of get that whenever I eat too much food, I don't know. That's kind of what I was thinking when Takayuki was saying what he just said. So I can justify myself for having fallen for his trap.
もう。
Yeah, fair enough. Black snakes as well. Oh, yeah, that's reasonable. I see that. So words that normally would have no significance, but because of the fact that obviously they remind you of one of the best people in your life, you can't help but see a lot of significance and a lot of emotional weight behind them as well. Yeah. Oh god, I feel like she can read Takayuki very well, and that's the most deadly thing for Takayuki here.
なんでもないよ。
And she's not telling us whatsoever interesting. God, and she's still not revealing it. Yeah, I totally agree, yeah.
Ah, ちょっと。こんなところで。しまいわないで。部屋に戻ろう。
Acting crazy. Jesus Christ. Make it look a little less like sexual assault while you're there, please? Yeah, at least he's aware. doesn't mean anything.
もう誰かに見られたらどうするの？
Yeah, good question. What about during the night? But what if a few people do? I mean, this is a residential estate. Surely you would have a few people possibly seeing it through their houses, or maybe... I don't know. Maybe there could be some people who are trying to take an alternative route? Fair enough. Oh god. Well, at least they didn't have sex in public. Like it feels like nearly every eroge has some sort of public sex scene. It's, I swear to god. I mean, You and Me and Her does. Tsubaki B definitely does. Tsui no Sora remake. Does it? Yes, it does actually. Yeah. Yeah, so the 3 eroge I've read, all of them have some sort of public sex scene. Or, let's not say sex scene, because some of them aren't sex scenes. Like the one I'm thinking of in Tsui no Sora. Let's just say, sorry, remake. Let's just say 8 scenes.
何？
Oh god.
そう。そういうわけじゃないけど。
Yeah, that's fair. She sounds very uncertain. Oh. August the 9th, Thursday. So yeah, that was interesting about when he was seeing a clear indication of the fact that Hayase was not feeling herself, and if anything, I think it was really quite surprising just to see how blatantly obvious it was how insecure she was feeling. Yeah, and I mean, Takayuki, they were just walking side by side, and then she stops, and obviously he needs to see what happens. And I suppose he can clearly tell that Hayase's not okay, but rather than actually beginning to solve the issue, he just uses physical intimacy as a means of cheering her up, which is, well, it's actually impressive that ended well. I suppose they went back home because of the embarrassment. Hayase didn't want to be out there embarrassed because of the fact that they were getting a bit intimate. And they were kissing, and yeah, as a result of that, they just went back home, and then they probably got ready for bed, and then they talked about everything that was going on with, for example, Akane and the swimming tournament. Oh god, somebody's being woken up.
Takayuki, 起きて。
I really do wonder if there are any routes where we are going to break up with Mitsuki if we don't break up this route. But what the reason I say that is because I'm interested in what would happen to Takayuki if he actually had to live by himself and not rely on somebody else fully. We'll just go back to his school days and how disorganized he was there.
茜の応援行かないの？今日は大会の日でしょ？大丈夫？目覚めた？
Isn't it interesting that that is the first thing she asks? It's probably really on her mind, a lot more than she's letting on to Takayuki.
行くわよ。会社にも電話した。高之は？
Damn. Oh, this is either going to... Either not much is going to happen or it's going to go totally wrong. I can't tell. Oh my god. What a fateful choice. I feel like we're in Hayase's route, so I think it's very likely we are going to be telling her. Yeah, we're going to go see Akane. Good. The more interesting choice. Dude, you've already given me a notification about that. Fuck off. Right, anyway,
バイトは？
Yeah, screw work. Yeah, we're just gonna... Is he gonna call in sick, or is he just going to say that he can't attend work the day his shift is on? Yeah, is he gonna call in sick or what? I hope he calls in sick. Wait, is that Daikuji? Sounds like her. I'm sorry. There is no way that he would be acting like this to any other person. And Hayase is probably just shocked at how good of an actor, or maybe how shit of an actor Takayuki is. Oh my god! Yeah, just see Hayase probably formally arranging something and then seeing Takayuki just doing that. If only it was that easy to call in sick.
そうなの?
Somebody is not going to have a very nice time when they come into work next, I think.
前から思ってたんだけど、高之の職場ってすごいよね。
Totally, there are so many weirdos there. Oh my god, repeating the school run 3 years later. That is something that I myself am not going to be doing in my life, never mind 3 years later. Like 3 years after I've ended school. My next year is my last year of school before university. Fuck you, school. So boring. I fucking hate school. I'm very excited to get out of it and get my results and get the fuck out of the area. Go to university. Oh, I don't blame her for not wanting to talk. It must be very awkward, this. Interesting. It depends. I wonder if there are going to be any people at the school who might care. Yeah, this could go very wrong. I don't know though. That is fair. You can never know. Yeah, I mean, surely on the school run, barely any people are going to see you. And I'm sorry, but you'll only be seen if you're really unlucky. Yeah, probably.
室内プールじゃない？すごく設備いいらしいから。
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, I do wonder what the indoor pool's going to look like, because we've not seen that yet. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Yeah, that too, yeah. Yeah, just to see how amazing Hayase was. And that was enough. Simply, that was enough to build the pool, even though she had stopped doing it. It just mattered about where she had the potential to go rather than the amount of potential she used. But god, she had a whole building built after her. I mean, my god, I think if I was ever this successful in something like that, and then I just wanted to quit it and decline it, I don't know how I would cope with the regret after seeing something like this. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Nani?
Yeah, she definitely doesn't seem herself. I don't blame her though. Yeah, fair enough. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I wonder if Takayuki's going to be doing... I wonder if he's going to be staring at their swimsuits. Either that's going to happen or it's not. I don't know. I feel like there's not really a big possibility. It'd just be really quite funny if it did. God, the amount of pressure. But let's be honest, I mean, even though Akane has history with Hayase and Takayuki, they are ultimately just one of the, well, two of the many faces that are in this big crowd. It's unbelievable. I mean, imagine going into a really well-made room. What, a pool. I don't know why I said room, but imagine going into a really well-made pool and just thinking, if I hadn't have been born, this would not be here. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, totally. I do wonder if she's ever going to think about going back into swimming. I think it's just genuinely impressive she could give it up. She's got to have so much resolve in order to do something like that.
Nani?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, yeah. Yeah, I wonder.
これより女子100メートル自由形予選を行います。選手の方は
It's intense. Oh god, yeah, it does, yeah. Yeah. It would be, yeah. It would be a world entirely dedicated to swimming. Would it be a world she'd be happy in, though? With Mitsuki, no. But with Akane, maybe. God. It's just a few fucking seconds as well. But a few seconds where you have to use your most impressive physical talent. A few seconds can feel like a lifetime when you're in a setting like this. Well, to be fair, it doesn't feel like a lifetime. I think the wait until something like this, that would feel like a lifetime. But then when you actually get in and the timer's begun and you need to just get to the end of your 100 meters, that probably goes really quite quick.
Suzumiya Akane 白陵大附属フィーラギ学園
Oh my god, I know. Yeah, it must be really difficult, yeah. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, he can actually do that. There's no competition whatsoever.
Akane, すごいね。本当、続けてたら追い抜かれてたかもしれない。
God damn. Yeah, I totally see that. It's good that she's not fucking anything up, though. It really is. Yeah.
以
Yeah,
上
you
をも
can
ちまして
really see it.
午前に予定されていた予選はすべて終了いたしました。
最後まで見てくでしょ。
Yeah, I might as well. God, it's really intense. I feel really bad for Akane for having to keep this up, though. I would hate to do this. I think something like this is more torture than a career that would be fun. Just feels way too competitive. I can't imagine the pressure that must be involved with something like this. I mean, I get that Mitsuki was fucking amazing, and she was... I mean, I get that Akane is somebody that could have potentially overtaken Mitsuki, but still, I can see why Mitsuki has given it up. And I can also see why Akane has won. She has practiced until she has... Well, until she couldn't practice anymore. She has pushed herself to her literal limit. She deserves it. Oh yeah, everything's getting more and more energetic.
これより女子 100m 自由形決勝を
Oh
行い
my
ま
god.
す。
Oh my god. Akane's probably gonna win it, let's be honest here. Yeah, fully fair. I wouldn't like to be in a crowd like that, no way. I've never really, if I'm going to be honest, I'm not really a sports person whatsoever. I do cross-country runs, that's about it. But, yeah. If I'm going to be honest, I think stuff like this is why I am not somebody who is into sports. I can totally see what Takayuki is saying.
タイムが良ければいいってもんでもないわよ。
God, yeah. If anything, that's the end result, sure, but at the same time, there is so much more. You need to get to said end result, firstly.
人気があるのは茜が可愛いからってのも理由のうち。
Ah, I kind of misinterpreted what she was saying. I thought Takayuki was asking, is noise and, I suppose, yeah, is it like this for every good athlete? Do they not only have to deal with times, but they have to deal with really obnoxious and overbearing clapping and cheering and stuff like that? So they have to do that every single time. Damn. Yeah, so people don't only care about an athlete for their times and their skill, but also I don't know, maybe their bodies. Yeah.
何よ、いいでしょこれぐらい。
She just casually reads our thoughts. Okay then.
ほら、茜出てきたよ。
I find it very interesting that Hayase is watching this from what feels like a very neutral standpoint. It feels like she's in admiration of her skill and she's enjoying herself. But at the same time, I'm just genuinely surprised at how confident she is with her decision to have quit. I mean, I'm sorry, but if somebody wasn't confident when deciding to quit, they would see something like this and they would feel pain. They really would. They would feel pain at the fact that they have decided to quit. Yeah, it's a very energetic event. Yeah, they probably know who's going to win, but there's still such a sense of unease. Damn. Oh my god, it must be so intense.
鈴宮茜、白陵大附属柊学園。
Oh yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, that's just how much people care about a competitive field like this, really.
Honto, 追い越されちゃったかも。
Yeah, I can see what she's thinking. God. Oh my god, I know. Yeah. She looks so stressed just from that description. So, yeah, let's hope she does well. Oh god. Oh my god, I know, it must be horrible. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Oh, damn. Oh, yeah, fuck. Oh, that was not what I was expecting, to be honest, but... To be fair, I mean, the tournament is fully consisting of the girls who have had the best times. But still, I mean, I'm really surprised. She beat everybody before by a margin. I mean, so much so that she could literally turn around to see who was going to come second. Not here, though. My God. Yeah, fair enough. And this is the thing that fucking sucks about stuff like this. Your career depends on this. Your entire future and your reputation. I mean, how awful must something like that be? I think the stress and the pressure, it could really kill somebody. Yeah, fair enough. Hayase could. Yeah, and she'd lost, yeah. Yeah, totally.
これより表彰式に移ります。
Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's kind of one of the cases where you'd only be able to know her really well to actually realise just what she is feeling. Oh god, that must suck, man. Yeah, I really do wonder if she's... I wonder if she's ever going to understand what Hayase is thinking and what her thought process was when she was thinking of quitting. Yeah, God, what would they do? I mean, it kind of depends. Maybe they're going to have a... it really does depend. I feel like with stuff like this, you can either have communities of people who are very, very supportive of each other because they are all going through the same thing and they are all competitive with each other, but at the same time, they understand each other and they want to help each other. But you could also have people who are total assholes. You could have people who really have superiority complexes doing stuff like this. It just really, really depends. I'd hope that it's a nice environment, but I don't know, that's just an ideal.
私帰るね。
Does she really want to speak to somebody like Hayase, especially after she's not won?
ただでさえ歓迎なんかされてないのに2位だもん。
Yeah. Fair. I mean, Akane has been very unrealistic sometimes. I hope she wouldn't blame Hayase or something ridiculous like that.
高之は私さえいなきゃそれほど問題にはならないんじゃない？ そうね。部活のミーティングとかそういうのあるかもしれないけど、基本的には終わり。
Yeah.
外で待ってればそのうち出てくるわよ。どうする
Yeah,
の？
that's fair. I just think it's funny that Mitsuki says, That's hilarious. Leave. Wait for Akane, I'd assume? Yep. Knew it. Sorry, Hayase.
うん。本当はそうしてもらえると嬉しいかな。
Yeah, that's reasonable. If I'm going to be honest, I feel like somebody like Hayase, she probably really, really understands just how dejecting and stressful something like this must feel. I understand that Akane doesn't fully sit on the best terms with Takayuki, but at the same time, maybe somebody kind like him comforting her is what she needs.
うまく元気づけてあげてね。
I find it really interesting that, let's be honest, Hayase hates Akane's guts. And same for the other way around. Well, no. I think... I don't really know how Hayase... No, let me take that back. I think Hayase... I think obviously they're not on the best terms, but that's only because of Akane. Hayase doesn't actually mind Akane that much, it's just the other way around. And arguments that happen with those two as well. Yeah. So... And obviously Akane is doing the same thing that Hayase has done, so she knows what it feels like to have stuff like this happen. It's just interesting how she kind of relates, not because she fully likes the person, but it's simply because of the fact that, I suppose they've been in the same boat and she knows what it feels like. I suppose also, maybe she might not fully like Akane now, but she was a past friend, so she could probably have some of those natural feelings of protection that a friend would have for another. I don't know though. I'm sorry, but if Mitsuki didn't fully like Akane, there'd be no way that she'd come here. Yeah, this is going to be exciting. Oh my god, she looks really cool in her uniform. And it reminds me of, ironically, oh my god, yeah, it's exactly the same uniform Hayase was wearing, funnily enough. But, yeah. So she is in the 3rd year. Wait, hang on a second, I'm a bit confused. So, yeah, I'd assume that she is in Hayase's year now. God, she really is feeling bad. But also it's Takayuki, so she wouldn't necessarily want to talk to him. Yeah. God, it's like a proper brick wall. I think he's gonna have to do this, to be honest.
見てたんですね。いいですよ、洗ってくれて。あの人のようにはならないって豪語しておいて、これですから。
Oh god, I really do wonder if it's one of the cases where she's pushing herself too hard and then her results decrease in terms of how good they are. Yeah, but is her best enough? Oh god, this is where things get really ugly, yeah. Yeah, that is fair. Oh my god, I know, yeah, but this is a really tricky situation because you don't exactly want to abandon her because you'll just feel worse, but at the same time I feel like he may accidentally say something that makes himself feel worse, and obviously makes Akane feel worse as well. Yeah, honestly. I think that's a good idea. Ooh, yeah. Oh god, that must be really quite something, reliving a memory like this.
これから病院ですか？私も道具を置いてから行きます。
Oh god, now Haruka's probably going to ask about how it went, and you're gonna have to admit.
姉さんに
Yeah, that's fair.
お願いします。
God, she's feeling awful.
え？
I think he's doing a nice thing, yeah. Oh god. God damn. Yeah, I don't blame her, to be honest.
失礼します。
We're seeing Hoshino again? God damn. But god damn it. It's really quite distressing just seeing how much this affects Akane. But at the same time, I mean, let's be honest, if it doesn't affect you like it would with her, you don't care enough about what you were doing. And I'm sorry, but that just really feels like reality with some situations like these. And it's awful, but at the same time, it just feels like it's true. Yeah, I mean, he's trying so hard just to make Akane feel better. Yeah, but she can't even say thanks. Oh well. Looks like the atmosphere is going to get a bit lighter with Hoshino.
絵本、私の名前で渡したんだね。
Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. So she actually wanted Takayuki to lie?
なんでよ。せっかく彼氏立ててやろうと思ったのに。
That's reasonable. She would have found those books infinitely more... Well, I mean, obviously she was happy that Hoshino had done an act of kindness, but she would have been infinitely more appreciative of them if Takayuki had bought the books. Yeah, I see that. And that's the case as well. He's trying to use the worst wraparound excuse he can think of.
そうかな?
No. It did make her happy though, to be fair. But then obviously we went onto a tangent on her memories, and then all happiness was converted to worry.
まあね、お礼言われりゃさ、そりゃ嬉しいけど。まあ、じゃあ彼氏もちゃんと何かあげないとダメだよ。
I totally see what she was saying. Dude, just get her chocolates or something. But you don't even have to find something that's really, really interesting. Well, to be fair, I mean, with her current treatment, I do wonder what her diet is like. I.e., maybe you won't be able to give her chocolates, but at the same time, I really do wonder what she's eating. I pray that she's not eating hospital food. And I just really wonder, through the time that she has been basically living yet dead, it feels like those 3 years, and I suppose the time in which before she woke up and she is living in the afterlife. Oh wait, hang on a second, the afterlife's real. But it does genuinely feel like the afterlife. It feels like cryogenics, but there's nothing that you have frozen yourself in. I just think it's really funny that Hoshino was kind of trying to make Takayuki's life a bit easier on him. Make him do a duty that a boyfriend should be doing so that the boyfriend doesn't have to be bothering, can be thinking about something else that's not Haruka for 1 second in his life.
ほら、なんだっけ。なんとかのなんとかっていう本買ってあげる約束してるんでしょ?
Oh my god, she actually remembers that. I'm genuinely impressed. That was the book that that they had first met when she was trying to grab. The something.
なんだっけな。
Yeah.
人の出会いの本だって言ってたよ。わかった？それそれ、さすが彼氏。
Ah, yes, always keeping memories of their life dear, making it so that nothing is forgotten, I see. Oh my fucking god. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Yeah, just everything fell out of his bag. He just completely lost his grip on everything. Yeah, that's morbid.
What's wrong?
Let's hope so. Or maybe you're going to have to spend a lot of money buying it from eBay. That is... Wait, when did eBay release? When did it first come into action? Oh my god, okay. Jesus Christ, 1995. Okay, eBay was definitely around then, but when was it around in Japan? $2000, okay. God, I love AI overview grabbing Reddit as a source and then trying to pass it off as factual information. Yeah, totally reasonable. No, don't, no. If I'm going to be honest, I think it's really interesting that this is just an indication that he obviously feels guilt because of the fact that it's something that he's bought for Haruka, and obviously he'll feel more guilt because of the accident that has happened. And I mean, I suppose he was going there in order to meet with Shinji, obviously get the photo and purchase the book. Look if he could purchase the book while he was there. I mean, Hayase was there, and as a result of all of these things that held them back from seeing each other, she got run over. Yeah, well, she didn't really get run over, she got more hit by a car, but still. Yeah, God. It's properly difficult in these situations not to make old wounds resurface.
今彼女眠ってるよ。
あ、
さっき見てきたから間違いないよ。そうね。どのみち夕食の時間には起きてほしいから。そうそう。彼女ね、食事の量が増えてきたのよ。
Yeah, that's good. I suppose normal habits are finally returning for her.
だんだん回復してきてる証拠じゃない？よかったわね。
No, totally. But at the same time, if she's getting better, she's going to remember. it's not all good news, because her getting better gives her the risk of her entirely breaking. Because this isn't hard enough to deal with on its own as it is it? There just has to be something more difficult and very threatening. It's very, very unfair and cruel and brutal, but yeah. It's true though.
別に言っちゃダメってことないから顔出してみれば。それもいいんじゃない？それじゃあね。
She is so laid back, especially for a nurse. Or a doctor, I don't know which one she is. She kind of looks more like a nurse. I don't know, I would have thought that she's a nurse because she has to wear the uniform, whereas people like Kozuki, who is actually a doctor, doesn't. I would have thought that Kozuki is the person who is above everybody else, the highest one up in the operation. Oh god. The station. Oh wow. Oh wow. What is Of on Holiday? I've heard of this before. I wonder when Akane is going to come as well. Oh my god, so it's this. Okay, firstly, something cool that I see. Look at this. Oh my god. What happens if I click on this? This is so weird. I can't believe this. Was that a pickle? What have I just discovered? Anyway. Yeah, look at this. So it looks like a very interesting lantern festival. This just looks like something straight out of a Danmaku game, but okay. Oh, it's this. Speaking of Danmaku, if you've played Touhou 14, think of Stage 5. I don't know why, it's just these colours, they kind of remind me of it. These look amazing. Anyway, let's see what it is. I did not ask for a... Oh wait, I did. Oh, right. That's interesting. So it is kind of like a Japanese Day of the Dead. Or Festival of the Dead, yeah. It's quite cool. So Obon is kind of like a Japanese carnival, it feels like. Wait, what? Oh. Didn't mean to do that. No! Oh, he's gonna do it. Oh. Damn. Oh, I see. So this is where she got them from. I wonder if he's going to do the same thing. Oh, she would. Yeah. Yeah, totally. I just find it very interesting that he is doing things like these that would totally bring their relationship forward. And it's funny that he is making so many moves on his relationship with Haruka, even though he has a relationship with Mitsuki currently going on. But then again, he's not doing this necessarily because he wants Haruka's love. It's just because he's doing this as a human being and he wants to make somebody that has completely changed his life happy again. I mean, obviously, Haruka hasn't intended to do so, but not all of the changes to Takayuki's life were positive because of Haruka. If anything, he's so nearly completely broke because of her. But at the same time, I mean, that's not her fault. That's whoever fucking drove the vehicle into her. It's their fault. He's actually going to Tachibana-cho. He is not going to Tachi... What? Hang on a second. So is he going to look at the book that he has, or what? Oh, I see what he's doing. So it's really broken and he knows it, but he's probably just going to... I don't think he'd check a receipt. I don't think he even has the receipt, but he's probably just checking to see if it's in a good enough condition to lend her. Oh, I see. That's really cool. The idiot Clark. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I can see that. That's actually very understandable. Oh god. Oh my god, I love that that's the last thing. I love that that's the last thing he thinks about. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. So I suppose as a result of that, you don't have numbers of lots of bookstore keepers. But they have a phone book though. I mean, my god, you can tell how old this is if this is something that still exists. I just think it's so funny how simple the solution was, and yet he never saw it until the last moment. Oh god, he is asking an absolute ton of people. I wonder how many bookstores he's asked in. I just think that's so funny. I mean, the amount of dedication he has for Haruka really is impressive. He's probably asked every single bookstore in Hiragicho. Jesus Christ. And ironically, that's where Mayu lives. Wait, no, hang on a second. She lives on the way to Sakuracho. Or at least she lives, no, she lives in the direction of Sakuracho, so, I don't know. She could live the furthest point the line that goes through Sakuracho takes you. We don't know. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. Has it been renovated, or maybe it's closed down or something? Oh shit, this is going to be a lot harder than initially expected. Yeah, it feels like it. He feels like he is spending his entire life asking. This has got to be the weirdest sunset color grading I think I've ever seen in a visual novel, seriously. It just looks like something supernatural is about to hit. It doesn't look like a genuine sunset, or is that just me? Oh god. Speaking of Mayu, oh my god, that's hilarious. It's her. Why do you only see somebody from work at the most inconvenient and awful time? This is where you bribe her. You have no solutions, so you bribe her. Just kidding. But it could be a fair way of getting out of this. I see. Yeah, I get what she's thinking.
あ、そうですか。
Tamino really is small compared to us. Maybe.
はあ。はあ。絵本ですか。これを探しているんですね。
She kind of feels like a person that would like stuff like this. She feels very, very innocent. But at the same time, I feel like she looks at, I don't know, I think the things that she enjoys are related to traditional Japan. Because, stuff about ninjas and, stuff about... She says a lot of references whenever she has a punishment. Like, I don't know, for example, the, seppuku one, and also, the getting banished to a distant island and stuff like that. It just feels like stuff that she's referencing from it feels like stuff that she's referencing from what she's read and what she enjoys.
はい、ありました。
Wait, what?
これです。はい、よかったですね。見つかって。
Yeah, you're looking for a picture book. It's right there. It's right in your hand. She's not wrong as well. That's the funniest thing.
というのは冗談で。私、これ見ましたよ。
Oh. Dude, that's what she's meant to be saying. He did that to Hayase once, I remember that. Makoto ka? Just saying that.
変な返事ですね、高雪さん。
But she uses it all the time. Why is she actually batting an eyelid? I don't think this person is a dad. He's lucky. Like, really lucky. Oh my god. He's really found the right person. God damn. So I might just move my webcam a bit. What glass? Oh my fucking god. Oh, nice one. Yeah, he's got a chance. Oh, that's really good. Oh, she doesn't like them, but she knows of them. Oh, so she likes cats, and maybe it's the case that she sees some cats in picture books, so she's interested in picture books as a result.
おとといもここまで来た時に猫さんが私を呼んだのです。まるで 私を誘うかのようにどんどん路地を進んでいく猫さんを追いかけていたら
What?
迷ってしまいました。猫さんを追いかけていたら目の前に本屋さんが出てくるはずだったのですが
Oh my god.
それで中にいるのかもしれないと入って探していたらそれを見つけた次第です。
Such a ridiculous scenario. That's hilarious that that genuinely happened.
さあ 高雪さんにそこまで応援されては私も頑張らねば。
Do it. He would have entirely wasted his time if you don't. Oh god. She's really not certain.
ここは見覚えがありますね。
Ooh, okay. That's good. God, it's so fucking hot today. Hopefully I can... It can be a bit better now.
あ、この辺も来た感じです。
Oh my god. Let's hope her intuition is
そう
correct.
そう、ここで戻って。
Oh my god, are they going to find it? Imagine if where they started is actually where the bookshop was. God damn.
あれ？
Yeah, that's totally reasonable. I can see why he'd think that.
それからこっちに。
She is wandering around. I think it's hilarious though. She's wandering around and yet at the same time she feels everything looks familiar. I'd assume that Tachibana-cho is a place that has a lot of alleyways and just a lot of features that are very, very similar.
ありました。
And you've got to be kidding me, she's actually found it. Oh shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's the what? Wait, what? Oh, right. Yeah, okay. Oh my god, getting it used though, that's the worst. Then again, Haruka will still appreciate the gesture, even if it is used.
はい、ありました。いいえ、おじさんは新品だって言ってますね。初版だから高いんだって。
Oh, you're gonna be spending so much money. Oh yeah, that is actually a good point. Yeah. Exactly.
はい。
いらっしゃい。
Yeah, he doesn't sound very... Oh god, and he's looking at the paper. Oh my god. To be honest, this is kind of just like the past equivalent of people mindlessly scrolling on their phones in stores like these. They just scroll on their phones and then they just see somebody and then... Oh, they go back to their phones. And sometimes you try to get served... You try to get service and yet at the same time they're just too glued to their screen to actually care about serving you. To be fair though, I'm impressed this guy mustered the courage to say a greeting. He does not look friendly enough to do a greeting, but he did. Somebody's a bit of an idiot. Oh my god, I hate people like this. Yeah, you don't even treat somebody nicely because of the fact that they're not a potential customer. God. Yeah, seriously!
この間の絵本を買いに来たのです。
そうかいそうかい。よっいせ。あ。
高之さん、これですよね。
お兄さん初版持ってるの。惜しいね。もう少し綺麗ならね。
He could not have helped it though.
そうだよ。ほら、こういうのはいろんなところから入ってくるからね。新品だよ。初版だからそりゃ年月は経ってるが。
He's gonna really smell of the bookstore, but at the same time, it's not used. Sorry, it's not used. So of course that's a positive, I suppose. Yeah, talking to Takayuki now that he's a potential customer.
5000円。
That was not nearly as expensive as I was expecting.
本屋行けば新品のやつまだ売ってるよ。
Wait, so 5,000 yen is... It's 25 quid. Okay, I was expecting something like 100 or 200. I don't know, just... If you ever look at, what's a good example? Yeah, maybe not. It's a bit dated. No, actually, I will use the example. If you guys have ever looked at Toho Fumos, it's less the case now because the price officially of the Fumos have increased. They've gone from like, maybe 35 to 50 quid in the time that I've known of them and I've bought some. But yeah, when the original prices were around 30 quid, you'd get loads of people on eBay. They'd sell it for maybe 100 to 150 quid, and even on Japanese eBay, the Bai especially. I mean, people would sell those things for absolutely ridiculous prices. So I'm just, and they were called scalpers, but yeah, it just kind of reminds me of that, like second-hand books, and I'm just always wary of second-hand things being sold for such a big price, just because of things like these. Well, he's done that loads of times, but he's not got anywhere. To be fair though, 25 quid for a book that you're probably going to get through in, I don't know, a few minutes. It is a lot. But then again, I mean, if you like to appreciate art and, I don't know, you like simple messages that things like these would give, maybe it could be nice.
So, 買うの？それ引き取って差額もらってもいいよ。
Oh. Reasonable because of the memories that are associated with said book. It would be like betraying Haruka. Yeah. Yeah, I can totally see that. It's one of those really weird things because it's just going to be laying in your house. But can you actually have the courage to get rid of it? No. Even though you're not going to be interacting with it or using it whatsoever. Just the fact that it's there is all that matters. It's very weird in that sense. I've seen things like those happen.
訳ありみたいだね。まあいいよいいよ。
Damn. He's paid 25 quid for this. You could give him something a little better, surely.
よかったですね。
It is, yeah.
そう言ってもらえる
That voice crack, that's
と
hilarious.
嬉しいです。ところで、訳ありって何ですか？
Oh god. Is he gonna answer that?
プレゼントですか？あの彼女さんですか？
Oh god, this is where it gets a little bit tricky. Oh god, now it makes it sound like he's cheating.
あの彼女さんですか？
Wait, what? Did she say Hoka no Kanojo-san
いやー、
desu?
あの彼女さんですか？
Oh, she didn't. Oh, okay, I missaid that. Yeah.
じゃあそうですか。
He does not have two girlfriends, luckily.
じゃあ、あの彼女さんですか？
She's really nice though. I mean, she's seen Takayuki as in an event where, I don't know, he could do he could deal with some help, and she's known how to help him, so she's done it. She's really kind. She's very, very clumsy and a bit odd, but she's really got a good head on her shoulders, I think.
いいえ、楽しかったです。いいえ、私ああいうところ好きです。はい、おじいちゃんとよく行きますから。
Alright. That's good. That's interesting.
お役に立てて何よりです。こんな私でも役に立つことあるんですね。そうです。へっちゃらです。はい。
Oh well, that went well. Oh yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. It just feels ridiculous how much he is doing just for Haruka not to realise. It feels nothing short of ridiculous, but it's perfectly reasonable, and that's the sad thing. Yeah, but I can totally see why he needs to head back. I mean, he needs to get that book preserved, protected instantly. And also he needs to store the other book away as well, because let's be honest, that is a very important memory. He can't have that tampered with. You're gonna have to explain this to her. Oh, that was not what I was expecting whatsoever. What I just said, part 2. What the hell? That's odd. Yeah, you should, yeah. She's not home though, I'm really surprised. Can I just mention that Takayuki buying a present for another woman who isn't Hayase and him leaving it in plain sight? I mean, my god, you're just asking for trouble. I'm sorry, but you really are. Anyone here? No. So I'm assuming he's going to the hospital dead at night. Wow. God damn. This just really feels like a horror setting here, but no, it will just be an indication of, I don't know what he's going to do. Why is he even here? I mean, he's obviously going to give it to Haruka, but surely she will be asleep? Her sleep patterns are irregular, but they're improving though, that's the thing. That's fair. And let's be honest, of course she will be full because she's not used to eating much. So her increasing the amount she's taking in, that would be really... Well, that would obviously make her feel really quite full. She's still in. That was not what I was expecting at all.
Ah, Takayuki-kun. だってもう面会時間終わりだから。
Oh my god, so he's not even meant to be here. That's hilarious.
今日は来てくれないと
Yeah,
思ってた
no
の。
wonder there weren't many people coming. Oh, she's gonna be so touched when she realizes what has happened. Yeah, I see about the fact that you would do anything, you would break any restriction just so that you can be with Haruka. And also the fact that he is here. She has such a dependence to Takayuki, it's really scary. God.
だって今日は茜も来てくれなかったんだもん。
Akane
寂しか
did.
ったの。
God damn. But that does kind of make sense if I'm going to be honest. I mean, she is very, very upset about what's happened. It is, yeah, I agree. But I think it's just because she's genuinely too upset. She did, but let's be honest, she's upset. I don't blame her for not wanting to do it in the end.
ねえ、その手に持ってるの何？
Oh my god, this is gonna be cool. I'm really surprised that Akane didn't come in the end. This must have really hit hard, her not being able to win in her swimming tournament.
いいもの？なんだろう。本？うん。
Yeah.
嬉しい。嬉しい。
No, I don't blame her.
ごめん。でも嬉しい。嬉しい。嬉しい。ありがとう、高之くん。ずっと大切にするね。 そんなことしないよ。だって高之くんにもらった最初のプレゼントなんだもん。
God, that must hit.
嬉しい。
I really get the impression that Haruka is so happy that she just can't even contain herself. Good for her.
だって
Yeah, good for her.
だって、なんだか顔が緩むよ。ひどい。あ、でもダメ、笑っちゃう。
Yeah, I totally agree. And he's doing it naturally as well. Sometimes emotions are very, very scary when they're being done naturally because you don't expect anything wrong. You don't suspect anything with them until after the emotions have happened. Oh my god, yeah, but I totally agree. Feels like a battle in a way. This is kind of the Takayuki now stopping the Takayuki in the past in a way. Just realizing that he can't tell Haruka that, well, he can't compliment her like he would used to, because what is the relationship with him and Mitsuki? What does it even mean? Fair.
何？
Oh my god, so his memories of Haruka, they're just totally starting to circulate. Oh my god, no way. No. Yeah. And ironically, a single book that you have never even read. Yeah, I don't blame him. Yeah, 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 I see that.
かわいい。
Hmm. Yeah, I like that.
どうしたの？え絵本って不思議でしょ？でもね、懐かしいって思える本は実はあんまり多くないんだ。ほら、そういう感情はその人が過ごしてきた環境の影響ってあるじゃない？
Yeah, exactly.
だからね、そう思える本に出会えるとすごく嬉しいの。
That's fair.
だからきっとこの本は高之くんを待っていたんじゃないかな。ずっとこうして見てもらうのを。
Hmm.
初めてなのに懐かしい、新しいのに懐かしい。私変かな？
That's really sweet.
もうひどいよ。茶化さないで。
また明日。
What? Since when was she here?
話し声がするから誰かと思えばやっぱりね。
Oh my god, I thought I heard voices. Yeah, oh my god, I wonder if Takayuki's going to get in trouble now.
とっくに面会時間終わってるのよ。じゃ、今は知ってるってことよね。
Okay, it looks like she's not going to be as pissed off. She understands that, that's good.
ここ、一応病院なんだけど。
すみません。
どうして鈴宮さんが謝るの？
yeah, to be fair, it is kind of fully Takayuki's fault.
この本ずっと私が欲しがっていたから。
なるほど、それで絵本か。だから星野さんも絵本なんか持っていたのね。
Yeah. By the way, if Takayuki lied that Hoshino's picture books were his, this would have been a very bad time because this lie would have been totally exposed.
そうです。
まあそれは別にいいけど、残念ながらお楽しみはまた明日よ。
But that's totally reasonable. She needs sleep. I'm excited to see what happens in this story. I hope we get to see it tomorrow, and we get to see them really quite romantically read it together. And obviously, as a result of that, see all of Takayuki's feelings resurface. But let's not mention that part. Yeah.
ありがとう。
That's such a sweet day today.
バイバイ。
それじゃまた明日ね。
はい。
まったく。
Oh my god, she must be so pissed. Right, so that was a really quite sweet little session there, and it was interesting seeing everything that Akane was doing, and obviously seeing her tournament, and yeah, the unusual question of why hasn't Akane arrived to the hospital as well, I suppose. I wonder if we're going to get an answer for that, and I wonder if we're going to see a change in Akane. I don't know though. I also really wonder what's happening with Hayase as well, and how everything's going to develop. I mean, my god, things are getting so fucking bad for their relationship. I mean, look at what just happened. He was feeling, when with Haruka, like nothing had changed. Like he was totally, well, back 3 years ago, he was treating her like he was there. It was so honest. And it was so sweet and romantic, but at the same time, it's just sad that that cannot work. You already have a relationship. Oh, God. Yeah, this is where the story gets increasingly tricky. It really does. Oh my god, I just wonder what's going to happen if I'm going to be honest. I think it's getting more and more interesting the more we read. I think it was really quite funny seeing that scene with Mayu as well, and oh my god, the work scene, that was a bloody train wreck. I just want to have a recap of something. Yo, what's up everybody? Shut up. But oh yeah, we saw, yeah, that was the beginning of Haruka's conscience resurfacing that we saw there. Okay, yeah, and then we saw Shinji and Hayase. God, yeah, I mean, it wasn't really the most productive conversation. We didn't see much of it, but yeah, they had a bit of a drink, and yeah, it was only really used as a means of emphasizing why they are worried about Takayuki, especially Hayase. Anyway, I'm excited for tomorrow. See you guys then.